Dozra. It was once so beautiful. Leave, Orahim. You are not welcome here.
So many have been displaced. How many more have been lost?
All regret treating me this way.
Say that again. Go on, then. Keep making your threats.
Save your bullets, damned fool. I am going. What is it? You are the one who spoke with Nasko Varun. And You misunderstand. No one in Dazra speaks with me, or even acknowledges my existence. Which begs the question. Yes, if you truly just wish my shack outside of Dazra.
Zealots cannot be trusted. This one is no different.
We will get to know each other well. I do not wish for people. Good. You have come. Sure. Not much of it. Sit down. By the serpent, I have a lot of problems. Fine. Sit, stand, do a sloughing cartwheel. I do not care. I will forego the pleasantries. I am not very accustomed to having discussions, at least not yet. I used to simply give demands, orders, ultimatums. And old habits die hard. Tell me, does the name Kozlov mean anything to you? Many people who heard that name, Kozlov, is what those in Dazra would refer to as a zealot. A brutal, sadistic one at that. His love of violence has eclipsed any supposed dedication to the Serpent's crusade. He kills simply because he enjoys it. And I was his right-hand man. 3 months ago, I gave up that life, swearing to never go back.
A zealot does not give up that life. That is not how it works.
I am living proof that it is possible. You deserve to know who you are speaking to. And it is no secret. The people of Dazra, as painful as it is. I was not expecting such a muted response. I do not know if that makes me feel good or bad. My new life, as short as it has not been easy. All I want is a new start. To forget who I was, what I have done. When you become haunted by the ghosts of countless dead, people who have died violently by your hand, you begin to worry about what awaits you on the other side. It is not as simple as that. The people of Dazra do not trust me. I am exiled, doomed to spend the rest of my... There is only one way. Kozlov and his zealots have taken refuge on Verun Kai. They will come for me in time when I least suspect it, and I will not stand. Which is why you and I, with Kozlov and his zealots made dust by our hands, the people... Of course, I am desperate. And I am selfish. Is it so wrong to be? Am I supposed to just wither and die as a hermit in this sloughing shack? Maybe that is all I deserve. But... Good! Yes! Now, meet... Politics, fear. In case you are unaware, the people you know as zealots were once... Opinions of zealots vary in Dazra. Most are distrusting and fearful, but to some, violently removing a zealot could be seen as raising a hand against a noble house. As I said, it is a complicated... On your way, then.
this way, so be it! This will be your last mistake! Let us finish this.
Gonna take more than that!
This is the place. Are you ready? One thing. Kozlov will want to talk before he tries to kill us. The time has come.
Must be this way, so be it! Get to cover!
You can't hope to win.
I have seen so many cargo stockpiles in my life. Just so many.
Let us finish this. Waste of bullets.
Take cover!
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Disgusting!
They are one step away from living like animals in cages.
Rahim! Oh, how great of you to visit. It has been far, far too long. And this accursed is... What is this? Your... friend? Pet?
We come bringing death, Kozlov. Your time is up.
Great serpents, thanks. Are you not happy to see me? We were practically brothers just a few months ago. So, accursed. You and Orahim, you've slaughtered...
Enough, Kozlov. You will...
Ooh! It seems to me that I am sure he went on and on about how evil. All of it merely a deflection. Orahim... Oh, I never knew honesty to be one of Orahim's virtues. I remember many times he would lie to win over... So he has told you everything. Or what of the time he...
Enough! I need no reminders of what I have done. I relive those scenes every day. I see ghosts every night. I am cursed. The past cannot be changed.
Ooh, poor Orahim. Oh, boo-hoo. It seems having a conscience. I can forgive your betrayal. But what I cannot abide is your stinking hypocrisy. You deliver death to my... I kill accursed in the great serpent's name, to feed the corpses of unbelievers to him. And I love it. I love it. I know what I am. What? And you decide to start your new life with yet more acts. You have not changed at all. Death is all you know. Only now it seems everyone's a target. When did you become so pathetic? Listen now, accursed. You are a poor fool. Oh, great serpent, he is so tortured. He wants so badly to forget what he's done, to live amongst those he has killed by the shipful a few months, whatever he is paying you for.
Do not try it.
We have come too far to turn on Ora.
You really are quite the... Come now!
Finally, it is done. I promised you payment. Here. I want you to... After everything we've been through, I feel I've proven myself. Not after... Good. Now go. So good to see you, my friend.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
We can always just grab things and evaluate them later. Looks like a storage facility.
Hello?
Style, I see.
Do you need me for something?
Obedience is paramount.
Guess I better stop making myself useful.
Well, look who it is. Dazra's vet. You must have friends in high places. Of course I do. They will not know. I have some real firepower. Times like this, I wish I were an independent vendor. All the other shops are booming, but I still... times like this, I... No, and thank the Great Serpent for that. Unlike them, I actually have chances to shoot my guns. What kind... Time for you to go save the day.
I sense a renewed peace within our house.
Serpent keep you.
With Varric back, this house can finally begin to heal. Thank the Great Serpent you brought. Great Serpent keep you.
Be mindful of your actions. Heresy and treason are one and the
Serpent
same.
be with you. Yes. Varric is in the end fortunate. I do. My hope is that these recent events will allow them to... Serpent guide you.
Alma, your presence is not needed here. Who is to say? Hasmek has always been hard to read. And his role... I expect he will maintain a level of secrecy that House Dulkef has an unwon. Vindicator?
Greetings. Proceed.
Not much time for anything but work. Work nowadays.
The work never ends.
The guards overheard my neighbor forsaking the Great Serpent. It's good to see Varric. I've not seen him in days.
You seem to be doing well. I'll drink to that.
It's nice to get away from the keep.
We've so little free time with Dual Kef in charge.
If you want some meat to chew on, Dowser's got a whole house dedicated to it.
My brother lost his wife.
My part in this is finished for now. Seems not enough to have prevented. It had been Enasco's primary goal. Everything we knew about grav drive technology, every scientific advancement towards the end. I was just so I have never considered luck a real factor in anything. But I suppose it is better than the alternative. Some breakthroughs.
Yes?
Thank you for trusting me. You saved 2 lives.
There is always another job that needs to be done.
I wonder what our trade routes will look like now that Hasmek is speaker.
I would do anything to sleep in my own bed.
I've already been put on another job.
I suppose your money is worth the same as everyone else's. What do you want? No problem. I do not know what to make of your arrival here. However, your credits are worth as much. Now, what do you want? Your credits are worth... No. No loitering. No. You will... The last thing the city needs is to open the gates and let outsiders. I am disappointed that so many of my
Trade seems to be flowing to your store.
business has never been better.
I know I
and
myself have prayed for such an outcome. Sure.
I have no reason to be concerned. Myself and my business shall both... I will not dignify. Good. Now get out.
Borehole and a meal.
I am not sure what to make of you.
Ours is an honored house. Stay as long as you like. I ask. An ancestor of mine earned a reputation as a skilled warrior and courageous leader. She came to earn the respect, admiration, and by the favor of the Great Serpent. This has allowed the greatest treasure. No price can be laid. It is indeed. The honorable man is remembered. His descendants and kin inherit some of that. The man without honor is cursed to bear the shame. He will be shunned by the great. By the mercy of the Great Serpent. However, I am blessed with resources. I hope that my humble contribution.
Our sins must have been considerable for the Great Serpent to subject us to this.
I cannot remember the last time I had a day off.
Business has definitely improved since House Keth rose to leadership.
Hello? Must say I'm surprised you are still here. All that was good in Like I said, all that is good. I'm not talking about buildings or plazas or temples or offices. Unless you can
I could not care less if I get in trouble. Look at me. Do I look like I care if I live or die? I'm a walking corpse already. The Great Serpent, my fate, is not seeing me through. Because perhaps it was our faith that put us. I really do not care. For a lot of people, we were supposed to start my past? What can I say about... She was always talking. She could go on. And Great Serpent, she was beautiful, as the stars. She was self-conscious, though, but she had no reason to be. She would cry about her appearance at times. Who doesn't? Some of her sensitive... She was...
I would do anything to sleep in my own bed again. What an honor it was to aid you on your path to be one of the promised. Do you seek counsel? Go on and continue to fulfill.
They are on you. You, my love, are my strength. As long as I have you.
Ah, where's the cataclysm, now this? Pray that I could, but right now... I'm sorry if I seem a bit flustered, but that doesn't excuse my... My name is Kezrani Dulkef. I work as... Likewise, and I'm well aware of... but I'm sure you are busy. Trouble only begins. It's about the supply shortage. There may be a reason for it beyond the cataclysm itself. A week ago, my cousin Ukaru came to my office concerned about a series of lost shipments. He was certain someone was using the tragedy as cover to steal supplies and route them to our enemies. Yes, but given the seriousness of the act, so I told my cousin to return with more evidence. And but this morning I received a slate from... It felt like Okaru was trying to warn me. The contents were cryptic. I hate to say it, but
A sudden absence would give credence to the idea he was followed.
Agreed. Okaru was... But if he is in danger... Okaru's workstation is likely your best bet. If you run into any issues with access, once you locate him, report back to me. Hopefully you'll...
The requests for aid and supplies never cease. Excuse me, Vindicator. Can I have a word? Thank you for stopping to talk to me. My name is Lijana Dulkev. Normally, I would ask how I can help you, but I oversee the delivery. Unfortunately, I have sought a replacement, but I see that you understand. I wouldn't normally seek help from someone I don't know. However, I am not above admitting my situation. The truth is, this is about more than just a business transaction. It is very important to me that someone makes these deliveries as soon as possible. The truth is, when I assumed these duties, the Ministry has never failed. That reputation. The delay has been too long. If the situation is not resolved soon, I cannot. Time is wasting, so our deliveries are... The Ministry of Commerce. Please tell me that you will don't force me to beg on me. I am grateful, because here are the packages. One is for Alikcha Dalka, who you can find. Another is for Firan Nostal. The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the... May the Great Serpent...
Just need to get through another day.
Inconsiderable. The Great Serpent will subject us to this.
Apologies, but I need to prepare to treat a patient.
I'm sorry, but this wing of the hospital is under even with the cataclysm, this is highly irregular. Kisrani is obsessed with transparency.
And by unwise, he means a complete disregard.
Possibly. And yet...
A good compromise leaves everyone...
I will give you the key card. You will be able to access any further... I apologize, but your own admin privileges are... The cataclysm... True. I do fear... Normally, I would say rules are rules. I suppose, given... You'll be granted temporary admin privileges. Unfortunately, rather...
A very unfortunate.
I will not pretend to... We are professional.
We don't make mistakes.
Precisely. Ukaru hasn't logged...
Dereliction of duty. Fail.
We've also had to shift resources and... Suffice to say... It is highly unusual for anyone to display such actions are tantamount to heresy.
A beheading is...
It would be done humanely. Saffron, the halls of healing are extremely busy. In particular, the
Given the patient himself was a headache.
The admin privileges I've granted you. Now, to get back to these spreadsheets.
This unit has been regardless of who survived the incident. The work must go on. All must serve.
We have displeased the Great Serpent, so do not agitate him any further.
If you do not need medical assistance, I suggest you go on.
It has been quite a challenge to keep.
a supply depot. Lucky for me, it doesn't seem as if anyone's home. Hello? Hello? Okay, looks clear. Anyway, the main entrance was locked, but I managed to sneak my way into a vent area and into what looks like a security office. But there's too many crates, and some have been emptied out. I need to override the computer, look at the manifest, and ping the tracking device I placed on the crates. I wonder if I can even hack into the security system and identify their exact locations.
We should investigate, see what is being stored here.
I found the shipment! Along with, countless others. This is bad. Real bad. But it begs the question, who are these for? And who's helping them? Wait, what was that?
I see. You cannot escape the shrouding accursed God. And now you and your friend will die! They've escaped through the vents. Find them!
If you feel you're in danger, I can provide a security detail. My people are nothing if not capable.
Thank you, Envoy. I'll consider it. Was there anything else?
Yes, there was one more thing. Regarding the missing supplies, I was wondering if I could be of any assistance. Our agents mostly work in the settled systems, but I have contacts in Dasra as well. I can set up a meeting at the Halls of Obedience.
I appreciate the support. My mind has been frazzled as of late.
It's understandable. The accident has affected all of us.
You're right, and your concern is welcome.
I
apologize. The Envoy and I...
In particular, I offered to help.
Thank you for your diligence. And I'm sure you'll be... If you don't mind.
This is a personal matter.
Indeed. And your time?
Thank you, Envoy.
Executor.
I appreciate your discretion. The Envoy is...
In my line of work, this whole...
Exactly. And while having the conversation... So, now that we... Our resources were blocked. I don't know. Rules, but you're right. If the Zealots are responsible, but one question remains.
The answer is both obvious.
That is the part I am having trouble with. This slate you found. This person would have to be well versed in. They would have to know where to route the shipment. It seems unfathomable. But perhaps... Yes, but without coordinate, we're going to need to enlist some help. If that slate has Excellent. When you return, by Genon's grace... Serpent guide you.
With Varric back,
Vindicator. I was wondering when you came. Oh, you're a flatterer. Well, in fact, but I realize that's not why you're here. Shall we get down to... Excellent. I take it this is about the... I may have some intel on my... Well, look at that. It just so happens... Here. Well, as you can see, your slate's numbered 203. You hit the bullseye. Looks like an all-expenses... Okay, scanning the coordinates. Going in there alone, huh? But that aside, let's get to the guts of the issue. They did assign... And the ship departure dates of the cortege also match the date the supplies were lost. Ah. Well, whoever the thief is. Now, since you have what you need, I've enjoyed our time. Let's avoid.
Seems like this can be an excellent thing.
You're too late, Vindicator. The contact has already returned. Child of Jarek. I wonder if the... I am beginning... It is on... The Warden is... Your words with the Great...
are only so many places you can hide.
Heretic, die! We will find the outsider and turn you.
You're too late with the contact. Child of Jin. I wonder it. It seems I am beginning. Very well. The name of our contact is from House Kadik. Goodbye. I will bleed you dry!
The Rune Zealots deserve no quarter, no mercy. They should all be wiped out.
You're back. Did you uncover anything at Mujin? Then I may be walking into an ambush, seeing as Mujin's the meeting takes place inside the halls of obedience. I don't know if we have enough evidence. I'm well aware and Okay, let's walk.
It's unfortunate Anasco could not be saved.
Jinan, bless you. That is kind of you to... In any case, now is not the time. No, it's safer in... You're the only... And besides... He's a prominent member of another noble. Some may say we are trying to shift... I am of House Dulkef. We are meticulous to it. Thank you. This assassin's attempt will help our case. If you have time, check his office. Yes, as a matter of fact. I'll have security look them over also, but if... Death will come in time. Regardless, give me until the... Mark my word.
Good to see you.
Yes? Hazmak only reason almost served.
What may I do for you?
Serpent keep you?
Vindicator, it's good to see you again. Perhaps the Great Serpent has a hostage. Oh, was it something?
How did we end up here?
Greetings. My partner and I were put on separate job sites, so I haven't seen much of each other.
I hope he's okay. Oh! I don't know if it was just all bad. Whew. But not knowing. The last time I spoke to him, he said if I've been thinking about maybe. Oh, so Furunkai? The spot he mentioned was under. I have a key here. Oh, thank you.
Cannot remember the last time I had a day off.
Great Serpent Keeper.
May the Great Serpent guide you.
No replacing what we have lost.
I'll make the deposits into your accounts. Your family will be taken care of for generations to come.
And the thief?
Oh, we'll have a mountain of evidence linking them to the crime. Don't you worry.
What's
Especially
time for
after you
anything but
convince
work?
them they need to visit John Dar's rest. It's the same as when I put the supplies on hold. You make it seem like it's their idea to help the zealots, when in reality, we're just setting them up to take the fall.
You seem pleased.
I've waited a long time for this one. I can't wait to see the look on his face. Or his corpse. I'm not sure. Anyway, good job. You've served me well, but it's time we part ways. Fish and guests, as they say. I've only got one more task for you before our business is concluded. Something to really nail down your house as the bad guy.
And what's that?
I want Gizrani Dulkev dead.
Too much work?
And I want you to convince your boss to order the head.
What? I do that and I won't make it out of the city alive. It's a suicide mission.
Is there a problem?
Just make sure my sister is taken care of.
I am trying to keep strong, but I fear.
Did you find my brother? I need some time.
I wonder what our trade routes will look like now that Hasbek is speaking.
Great Serpent guides.
The guards overheard my neighbor forsaking the Great Serpent. What a fool. I have not seen him in days.
What do you require?
You've been busy, Vindicator. Of course. You've managed to piece together this case at a pace I did. That is a credit to you. But before you proceed into that room... Yes, my intel says you came back with a slate in hand. So let us speak frankly. I've been thinking about the events of the past, the speed at which things have unraveled. Of course, I am not... Yes, I approve to have the supplies rerouted. And yes, but the murders, the violence, these were not direct. If that's so, then whoever this person is, they're But I digress. Even if I wasn't steered toward this outcome, I would do it again. A handful of supply shipments are a meager exchange for an united with House Mali, which is why I let me go. Your flippant attitude on...
Please. You made no grand...
I don't know what evidence you've gathered, but without anything concrete, we shall see which one carries more.
Thank you all for coming. I think we can all agree. Theft of supply, which is why it comes with great shock.
Based on what evidence?
I would not be making this claim, Vindicator. This slate lists you by name.
Is this what you called me to your office?
You haven't answered my...
Nor should I have to.
Is that so, Mujin? Or do you deny?
I absolutely deny it. My computer has obvious...
Oh, you didn't know. We have Pa, and of course the kicker. Kisra.
Security has identified him as Okim Kadik.
Well,
in fact, if I were you, Envoy, I would think, given the severity of your crimes...
I will cooperate and make no mistake.
Make all the threats you...
As you command, Executor.
Warden Vithal had brought some evidence linking Mujin to the crime. All told, I'm extreme. It's a well-known secret that Mujin was not a pup. I suspect he may have operated independently, and Elder Razma will likely deny any involvement. The guard will move him to lockup. You can visit him if you like, so long as he cool. A grim reality is, it's unlikely he will be there long. Add to that the murder of a state official. My thanks are yours. For that,
I've also handed over everything we have at House Vital regarding the... Who knows what...
Your diligence is appreciated, Warden. And if there's nothing... Well, any addition...
I'll make the deposits into your accounts. Your family will be taken care of for generations to come.
Tevina.
What?
Listen to it.
And your point is?
In other words, not only did... Guard, escort the warden to lockup. I think the guard...
You can't be serious! House Kadik is...
Warden, I'll ask...
Fine!
On the contrary...
If it is a bottle of Goza you need, Harold's Rest is the place.
Jinan's breath. How did you even... My cousin was always one step. Without you, not only would we have not solved the case, and on a personal note, with the accident and... But closing this case...
I'm not going to rot in a cell for long. I have contacts. I have people.
Thank you all for coming. I think we can... Theft of supply. Which is why it comes with great shock that evidence...
Based on what evidence?
I would not be Vindicator. The slateless you.
Is this what you call...
You haven't answered my...
Nor should I have to.
Is that so, Mooj?
I absolutely did.
Oh, and of course...
Security.
Well...
In fact, if given the survey...
And make no mistake.
Make all the threat.
As you command, Exec.
Ah, I appreciate. Warden Vithor, all told. My thanks are yours. For that,
I've also had... Who knows?
Your diligence is a...
That goes double for me.
I'll take this up, Gina and Grace, and on a person, with the accident. But closing this case...
I've instructed our people to take over John. My thoughts are that we will need to... Remember, Chosen.
Maybe
None
sometime
but the faithful
later
are promised tomorrow.
As far as
I'll make the deposits into your accounts. Your family will be taken care of for generations to come.
Tevina.
What?
Listen to it. It...
And your point is...
In other words, guard.
You can't be serious!
Warden...
Fine!
On the contrary.
Behave yourself. There's already enough trouble.
Huh?
Oh, forgive me. I am exhausted.
Salutations.
Serpent's Grace, are you a new volunteer? I was told you'd be coming yet. Already? By the Herald, you're right. My name is Vasilis. I was, until the cataclysm took out much of the city and half of the people with it. Now? I would gladly take a fire over... You don't need Jinan's sight to see things are bad. No. Bad is the wrong word. And while the wounded are being tended to, what we need... Oh, then I would like you to start. His home is not too far from here. I need 2 things. Plus, it will be good for him to... Jinan, guide your step.